Hey everybody, welcome back to another Random Sam Epic Mom, and it is day 43 of our 100-day challenge. We're getting close, guys, to our halfway point. But for now, I am being joined by my husband, who's being nice enough to record. We're going to be going for just a basic walk around because somehow I must have laid funny or did something because I pulled my knee tendons a little bit. So we're just going to do a nice walk around the neighborhood and such to get my body moving around. And we figured we might as well get it done today because we are on a blizzard warning. So sometime within the next 24 hours, we're supposed to be getting about 2 feet of snow. We'll see if it actually happens. Come on. Now, this is one of the nice things about getting to be a stay-at-home mom and caregiver, is that I can come out and do stuff like this without a bunch of kids running around screaming in the neighborhood. That's pretty cool. I'm really thinking this was a bad idea to do a 100-day challenge, you guys. Because it's always cool, because it's like, oh, 100 days, oh yeah, we could do it. And it's like, what am I going to come up with the next day? I know what's going to be a challenge for my kids over the next few days is shoveling walkways. I probably should get out there and help them because that'd be a good exercise.
Shoveling is good exercise.
But this is kind of a cool thing about where I live. I probably mentioned it in previous videos and such. But up here in Lead and Deadwood next to us, we're kind of a touristy town, and we do have the Homestakes lab. So that's pretty cool, but because we are a mountain town, most of our roads are kind of at an angle. Very angry doggy. So in our previous house, what do you say the angle would be for that road?
It was a 13.5 degree slope, or percent slope. 13.5% slope.
Yeah, so if there was even just wet roads, my husband here would go out in his wheelchair and he'd slide down the hill. And even this, it's a slight incline. But you'll find this in any neighborhood you go to where it might look like it's all straight and everything and level, and you walk, one block over it, and look, it's starting to slow down. Or, hey, it's going to have to go up. So, luckily, in this neighborhood that we moved to in town, staying in the same town and such, the rise and fall isn't that bad. Unless, you're trying to head into town. And then it's like, ooh, and then back up. If nothing else, because we are at a higher altitude, I'm always teasing my kids, because I'm trying to encourage them to, join the military or something, because I can't afford to pay for college for 5 kids. Is that because we are at a higher altitude, if they get really good at running and such, they're going to, do well in, basic training and such. Which is kind of ironic to me because my daughter, my older girl, not the older one, does track. And she's always complaining, saying, oh my God, I'm not very fast. I'm not one of the fast runners. So she does discus and stuff like that, or the short, sprints. And I just keep thinking, it's like, you're going to go away and you're not going to realize how great this training is. Because she's in actually pretty good shape considering. She does have my body type. So that means she is curvy. And yeah. You want to keep going and
Sure.
do the whole loop around?
Sure.
It doesn't bother you because you're in a chair.
It'll bother me in a minute on this wet road up here, but that's okay.
Oh, well, if you get over to the side, it won't be too bad. I swear, I think that's so cool about our town that we live in, is you'll see modern builds, because even our house was built in the 2000s, what was it, 2008 or something?
Something like that.
Where a 100-year-old house used to be. And then you'll go around town and you'll find houses that have been preserved for over 100 years. And a lot of these houses, you can tell the progress of the area because you'll have like the main room be like the original from over 100 years ago, and that's been added on throughout the years. So I think that's pretty cool. I don't know. A lot of people always talk about, oh, I'm going to go here, here, here on vacation. But the truth is that a lot of times we forget all the cool things about where we live. I was born in Long Island, New York, but I grew up in Colorado. And the town I grew up in Colorado is Fruita, Colorado. And I've gone kind of crazy since I've lived there. But I remember being so proud that we had a dinosaur hill. Not like in Rapid City here where there's dinosaur monuments. But this was actually where they dug up a bunch of fossils. So it's called Dinosaur Hill. And eventually when I was in middle school, they made a dinosaur museum, which is very interactive, very cool. And I thought that was something, you know, to always be proud of. I mean, granted, Frida also had Mike the Headless Chicken and, you know, the Fat Tire Festival because of all the mountain biking. So that was pretty cool. But now that I live up here, some of the cool things I like to really, you know, encourage my kids with is that during the summer, Deadwood has reenactments of the gunfights for the tourists. And we have a lot of actual museums here in town. You know, they're maybe small or anything like that. But it really does emphasize the...
Wild Bill Hickok.
What?
Wild Bill Hickok was shot here.
Yeah. But it also emphasizes, you know, the development, all the different groups that came up here, and the mining. Like the Opera House here in Lead really focuses on how Phoebe Hearst really helped out the community. And I like that you can go to like Broken Boot Mine and stuff like that. So if you guys ever want to really think about what you want to do for like summer vacations for kids and such, I would recommend, you know, look around your area, your community and such, because I bet there's a lot of stuff that your kids kind of take for granted that they'd be really proud of. I probably shouldn't be talking this much.
Steep hill.
It's terrible. You're as bad as your son having to exercise. You want to go all the way up?
Yeah.
Okay. That's another thing about this challenge, you guys. I'm glad to be getting into shape. I think I'm just going to be a slightly slimmer round. But my biggest problem is that it's encouraged my kids so much to kind of be like, Mom, come on, let's go. And some of y'all are getting bossy with me. Let's hold up and let the car go.
Is that what the ship meant? Cargo ship meant?
Ha ha ha. And that is our traffic for during the day in Lead. But no. I mean, like, my daughters love to get me coming out here. If I was doing this with my girls, they'd want to have the dog with us, or they'd want me jogging. And I can only jog short distances. And then it's like, nope, I'm go my slow speed. And then my son goes for distance. He's okay with me walking at my pace, but he's always like, hey, let's go a little bit further. A little bit further. Sure you don't want to go this far? It's like, no. Goobers. And my twins, they're not so big on the whole going the distance area or even around the block with the dog. They're more along the lines of let's do something in the yard. And it always turns into tag with them. They're so fun. Look. But you guys, I am getting out and about. I am being active. And it probably doesn't feel like it. But this little bit, if by doing it daily, it is making it easier. Like, I don't think a month ago I could have done this whole circuit as quickly as I'm doing without having to take a sit down. Because going up that hill, just so much, especially when I'm trying to talk. Which you'd think for such a loudmouth like me, it wouldn't be, but there you go. But my big goal, guys, because you guys, you have been leaving I really appreciate the positive comments you guys have been leaving. So please keep that up. But I want you guys to know what my end goal is. I'm not worrying about the poundage. I mean, yeah, I would like to be a certain weight so it's health-wise I'm not at risk. Because, guys, I'm not fat phobic. I'm not, fat shaming anybody. But when you get to a certain weight, you are at a higher risk of diabetes. And in my family, there is a history of diabetes. There's a whole bunch of different health problems too. I found out that I have low vitamin D, so being out and about, I need to be more of. But you guys, I don't care what your weight is as long as you're healthy. And for me, I'm in the danger zone where if I don't stay healthy, I can get worse. So that's one of my goals, that by the end of summer, I'm in better shape. And then the main goal though, is just being able to keep up with my kids. Because there have been days during the summers when I'm like, no, I don't want to do anything. No, you guys just go play outside. I want to be with them doing the playing outside. I want to be helping them out. I want when they say, hey, Mom, can we walk to the library? Be all for it. But that's my goal. I want to be able to keep up with my kids. I want to not be as tired out. So, we're going to hope that I keep this going. Maybe I'll get to a point where I'm doing multiple things during the day. It was nice to get out. I mean, you can see that it's very overcast right now. So we'll see if we actually get the snow or not. I know the nearby city, Spearfish has already got snow. So what's gonna do? So for now, I'm gonna go because I am home again. And that is day 43, you guys, of our 100-day challenge. Please join me again for more. And again, if you guys get ideas for exercise and activities to do, please leave them in the comments. I'm always open to suggestions. And one of these days when it's nice out and I actually feel like I have the energy for it, maybe you'll see me jogging. Maybe not. It's not a pretty sight. So talk to you guys soon. Please stay hydrated. I'm going to go in and get some water myself. Do your stretches and have some fun. There's no point in making this another chore if you're not going to enjoy yourself. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.